So that's the front end up. And they're saying the radiators are probably not going to be big enough for going on the road. But
it might be alright for the road.
The thought is, why can't you get a radiator running through under the front as well?
Well, because it's designed, the car's designed that way. It's not designed for the front. Around here, instead of going over there, but my engineering mate, the most important thing was getting the X-pipe in. And this is an X-pipe where the two pipes touch each other.
Yeah.
And you cut an hole in the middle like that, and what happens is, as the exhaust goes out, it pulls the exhaust from the other side. And so it's super more efficient. It's another 10% more efficient, and it makes a different engine sound. And you know when you get, if you know a Chevy V8, it'll go bubble, 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 bubble. You don't get that with this, because it's not trying to push the exhaust out. It's sucking it out as the other one's firing and pulling the other one out, and then it goes wrong, wrong. When you think, holy shit. So that's what he was after, the effect. So that's why he wanted to do it. But we weren't to know at the time of doing that, because he went to a lot of trouble to get it to that position with the brackets and everything, that this would then be this is my idea of putting it there, you know. But it's a bit too close. So the other option is like get an elbow on here. And bring it round here and bring it round here.
Bring it more central.
Down there and down there, but
and have you got room? I presume it looks like you have got room above there anyway off the engine.
Well, it's a bit tight. It's a bit tight. So a 90 degree. So this is a 90 degree, but that's no good. So we'll have to have a tighter. I've seen them on the others, and but they've got a hood on that come up to here. See, so there's plenty of room. I haven't got that because mine doesn't go up to here like theirs goes up to here. Some ones. So it's difficult. We've got to weigh that out. You know what I mean? Hi mate, hi Pete.
How are we doing? All right?
Yeah.
So the problem you've got then is you've got the air going into the engine is too near the exhaust. And we need it as cool as possible. And therefore there's a possibility you might be able to bring the exhaust, split them, but what you want to keep is the X joint to get the pipe sound.
Well, there's another option, you know, there's another option of cut that V off again, twist it round that, make this go flatter, so bring that down here, and then put a kink in to lift that up. So you can lift it up a bit there and drop that bit down there. So, you know, that's another option. It's just like lots of work. Hi. Alright, mate.
How you, mate?
Alright.
That's what we're...
So if anybody can come up with that idea, what we've got is we've got the air pipes from the air filter coming in, and we believe it's too near the exhaust, and we need cold air going into the engine, not hot air. Any of you technicians got a good idea? Come back to us and try to give my friend any updates on how to get this Minotaur up and running and hopefully on the road, hopefully in 2021. What a beautiful piece of kit, what an engine.
And these two boxes to work the doors, that door and that door, but they're so far tucked underneath, I can't even get at them. I don't want me to put them there. I can't get at that when the dashboard's in.
So you're actually saying, I didn't realise that, they're electronic doors? You don't push them up or pull them down?
Well, if you look at the arm there, can you see?
I can see the cylinder in that one there.
I've put them on, they've done a good job there, haven't they?
I can see this.
Let's see if I can get it working for you.
Dead trick.
There you go, perfect.
Hold it up that. You hold it up that way.
Well, that's another thing you see. So, to open it up, when I connect it up to this actuator here that opens the catch, they both work at the same time. So the door goes jump, right? Because, so now I've had to find a relay with a 1 second time delay, so that it opens this catch up first and then the door.
Yeah.
So I've got the relay and everything, but it's complicated as buggery to wire that up.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've had a go at it, and I thought, do you know what, I don't know where this signal wire goes.
Yeah.
Where does that go? And I just don't know what to do with that.
Yeah. So what would you do now then?
Well, I've got all the stuff. When
to open it up now.
So what I do is, I've got the handle here.
Yeah.
I pull that.
And that releases the catch and you can pull it up.
Catch, and I can pull it up. But really, it's a two-man job.
Yeah. Well, come round there then, have you?
Well, we'll have a go. Let's have a see. You have to get it
The right way.
around. So I'm going to pull that way up and pull it in.
Need 3 hands.
There's a shell of a window frame
Yeah.
that fits in there. There's some holes in here. It slots in there.
Yeah.
And you fasten it with 2 bolts and it's fixed.
Yeah.
And you can take it out, but you have to undo the 2 bolts.
Right.
And inside there is a windscreen. So that's being sent off at the moment. It takes 3 months for them to do it. And they cut it to the shape of the window. So I've given them the window. and then they stepped on it and broke it. So I've had to come back, repair it, make it right, give it them back again, wait another 3 months, and it should be ready about.
And about the windscreen then?
Well, the windscreen, that's in somebody else's house, in my mate's house, in his spare bedroom.
And that came as you bought it? You've not had that made?
One windscreen, so that's dodgy. Can't buy another windscreen for it. So, yeah, and it doesn't fit very well here. There's a big dip here, so this will all have to be cut out and redone to the shape of the window. It's just like mounting a work, you know what I mean? Oh, right, well.
Because obviously it's cut out to a certain shape.
So these are the lights. Right. So we're going to get rid of them.
And what were they?
Everybody's telling me that it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I said, oh, it looks old fashioned when you have them and they're off a Peugeot 507 or something.
Yeah.
So I went out and bought these. Oh no, there's the air vents for them.
Yeah.
For Lotus.
Right, got you.
And so you'll have 2 of them. Set them like Ferraris.
That's better.
Set them there.
Yeah.
There was a body man coming round, but he's not coming anymore. So I'm going to have to fill this all in somehow and then set these in there somehow.
Yeah, they'll look better.
And not only that, with them old lights, you need a fog light. And there's a fog light incorporated in these, there's none in them. Yeah. So it would have to have a big fog light. I didn't really like that gap, you see that gap? But if you close them up together, it makes them go like that. So that won't be no good. So this grill goes on here like that. Yeah. And that's another problem, because when that grill is, you've got these cutouts here. I thought of a way around it, because when you open the boot, it hits that point there. That point hits it, and it hits the grill, so you can't open the boot. Right. So he had some sort of device hinge. I've got the square bits that go on it, but we're going to do away with that. I've had an idea, whereas if I just get some thin plastic mesh that goes over here, when you actually lift it up, the mesh will bend with it and then flip back. The gearbox, which is working fine, and you put all the cables in and that works alright. The gearbox works alright because we jacked it up and tried it with the engine going. Yeah. And that works alright. Just unscrew this.
And I presume it's like a traditional H box, it's not a sequential job.
Yeah. So that fits in there like that. And that fits. Right.
Flush into there.
And drops down.
Right.
What I was going to do was just drill an hole there so that I could at least set it in and I've got sort of a lovely set of switches that fit in there.
Right.
So that's complicated.
Yeah.
And because they're off a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And but they're not proper switches. They're only like signal switches.
Yeah.
So that needs another load of relays.
Yeah.
Do you know how it works?